One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this. And the Red Raiders backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. They'll go to the ground. Keeping it on the ground, trying to create a little space, and he was stopped in his tracks at the 3. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. That's caught. It's West. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Here's a heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on 2nd and long from the 6. Under fire. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12.
Snags it down the right side. Finds some room. There he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go-round, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough. They get run by, he makes the catch, and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top, because this...
First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Eakin. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. Going for the big play. And he reels it in inside the 30. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. He'll keep it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
And that's exactly what the defense wants you to do. Go east-west, and the quarterback gets strung out, doesn't pull the trigger and really make a decision. You'd like to see him stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, get more of a plus yardage on this play. Nice job by the defense.
The Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw at Simmons. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Red Raiders have this offense rolling. Here's the handoff. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Bring in the heat. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. Off the play fake on first down. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown, Red Raiders. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. It's first down from the 37-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Simmons. Oh, they're after him. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. To the air on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though. And you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first.
Oh, a lot of space. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Under fire. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
On the option. Now the toss. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a third down and 3. And the Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. That's caught. It's Eakin. He gets it oh so close to the first. They'll start this drive with a pass. He'll pull it down. It's a seam wide open. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up. Wants to throw. It's Simmons. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's the pressure. At midfield, he's got room. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down. Looking for a crease. It's Joyner. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Snagged in the middle. It's West. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Going with the ground game left. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Might as well stick with him. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Red Raiders are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Hudson. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits. The Red Raiders can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got it in the middle, it's West. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. And the Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to throw, it's Simmons. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He'll set up to throw. Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed behind the line, it's Joyner. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
A short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He did not make it a stone wall. The Red Raiders come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab inside the 30. Flying down the left side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by.
They'll get this drive started from the 29. Quarterback on the keeper. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and forth.
He's got it inside the 30. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
Really nice job.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Red Raiders in a good spot here with second and short. To the air, it's Simmons. Quick strike complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pressure coming. Got a man. It's Hudson. There he goes. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line. They'll give it to the back. Got enough for the first. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. Here comes the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Red Raiders have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Using his legs to buy some time. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Ready! Hold on! Flag! Wait! Set, ready! Ready! Set, ready! Let's go! What do you got? Pace, 27. Military stun. Waiting. Come on, Stat. What do you... Brick 9, beat. 4. Hold on. 22, water. Opening. Banner. Banner. Ready, go. Ready, ready. Set up. Here we go, Zach. Let go. Here we go, here we go. Hold on.
Power football with the run. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Dropping back, it's Simmons. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He's going to run it. Kept it, and he's past the marker. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. And the Red Raiders are on the move. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I'll expect to see more of that. They do a really good job in this offense of getting the running back the football in the passing. Just let him make plays, let him be a difference maker, ball getting to him in space. So I expect we'll see more of that throughout this game.
3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Grabbed in the middle. It's Eakin. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Fires left. He makes a grab. And he will score! Touchdown, Red Raider! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. He'll pull it on the read. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Simmons. Rushes on him. And he is not going to get there as the defense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Going to try to get it himself. Smart move to get down with the slide.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. And the Red Raiders with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. Wide open spaces. Turning it on. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. The Red Raiders just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to throw on first down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Joyner. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Makes the grab. It's Hudson. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. New set of downs after the completion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. He sends 3 receivers right, maybe looking for man coverage on the left on 2nd and 5. Showing the ball pops out. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls in.
Under fire. And the pass is incomplete, and we've wrapped up 1 quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the... So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Out of the gun, the give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To throw, it's Simmons. Bringing the heat. Still on his feet. Oh, he's got some space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
second down, they'll go to the air. He'll try to do it himself. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll run play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The Red Raiders come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense. Going right to work up top. He lets it fly. Hits him in stride at the 10. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Grab behind the line. It's West.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
Flushed out of the pocket. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. And they're able to make the tackle. It's third and goal and third and long. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. He'll do it himself. Makes it past the marker. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Might be looking to run. He'll pull it down and run. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. They'll line up for a second down play. From the gun, the running back has it. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Red Raiders are rolling down the field. Finds his man. It's Hudson. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Catch in the middle. It's Hudson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll keep it himself. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Looking to throw, it's Simmons. Quarterback adapting. He's going to take off. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Looking to throw on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Red Raiders can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got it in the middle. It's Hudson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Trying to escape and get it himself. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to... From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard... Using his legs, it's Joyner. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Red Raiders in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Handoff from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast.
And it's caught inside the 25. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. They want to run this quarterback. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
You know, we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, and he just decided to take off.
Gives it to the back on the draw. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Right back to the well. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? And that defense defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Back to pass, it's Simmons. They won't let him in. He had a nose for the end zone, but he will be stopped short. So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. QB draw. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And the only time it's okay to...
Quarterback on the keeper. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
They had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught close to the marker. It's West. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Makes the catch. It's Eakin.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The Red Raiders come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. They tried to go smash mouth on. And the Red Raiders, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking to scramble. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Scanning the field, it's Simmons. Finds his tight end.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch.
Ernie on the Jets. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They go to the ground. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
They've got the lead, but here in the 4th quarter, it's starting to dwindle. And if they're going to hang on to this game, they've got to be able to run it. It's a really tough thing to do when the opponent knows exactly what you're going to do, but this is what you train for. You've got to be the more physical unit right now.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
And they did everything right in this 4-minute type situation, trying to bleed the clock. First you get the completion, then you get the 1st down, and you stay in bounds. You could not execute that play any better.
Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
He'll pull it down. Finds a crease at the 20. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting in the 4th quarter, 1-possession games, QB drops back and makes these 1st downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. The handoff keeps working on that clock. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Red Raiders are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports.
Military stunt! Military stunt, dude! Set! Hold on! Come on, set! Hunt 180! Trick 9B! Ready, go! Ready, ready! Set up! Form! Take go! Here we go! Set! Hold on! 22, water! 180! Banner! Banner! Ready! Here we go! Here we go! Let go! Here we go! 180! Charcoal! Charcoal! Here we go! Here we go! 180! 22, water! 180! Fly, trumpet! Flag! Flag! Hold up!
Looking for space. It's Joyner. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals still out ahead of them right now. And Clay, the thing they've been really good at doing, outside of just being a talented football team and showing up, is that they've got their head where it needs to be every single week. It doesn't matter who they're playing at an extremely high level, just taking it one game at a time. They got to do it again today.
What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the the 16-yard line. And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Oh, they're after him. Looking to scramble. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure...
Touchdown, Red Raider! Great job by the back on the option.
And you got to be so disciplined when you play the option. You got to...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to the running back. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Scrambling away. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed over the middle. It's Eakin. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Offense in an empty set. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up first and goal from the 7. Back to pass, it's Simmons. Firing to the right, complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. 2nd and goal for this offense. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes 3rd and goal. Skips away from pressure. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking downfield on first down. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. Great job to get down with the slide after getting everything you could. He'll do it himself. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. now a first down from the 45-yard line. To the air, it's Simmons. Sends it downfield. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Red Raider. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Going with the counter play here. He stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He reached into his bag for that move, and it didn't get him loose at all. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Oh, he's got a chance. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th. This offense has it with really good field position. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the grab over the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quickly complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A first down run in the red zone. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Quick pass on the fly motion. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Trying to barge in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders. No midseason doldrums for these. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Got his man. Runs through the tackle. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Red Raiders with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Just big tight end. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He lofts one down the sideline. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now... Just over 20 seconds to play in the half. You just don't want to make a big mistake here. Pressure coming. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to run it. Open space at the 25. And And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Going to try to get it himself. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On the option. Now the pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How
they'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws.
Looking for a huge play. He's got it on the left. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it first and 10 inside the 40. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. And the Red Raiders can really attack on this second and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They're facing a third down. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Here comes the heat. Pulls it in. It's Joyner. Absolutely nowhere to go as this. Handoff from the shotgun. Gets it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. So now it's second and long. Caught over the middle. It's West. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He'll throw on third down. Get it out on the screen. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Red Raiders are flying down the field. They'll run it from the gun. Plows through the defense. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. He'll keep it himself. Makes one man miss. Inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 19 on the big run. And the Red Raiders kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Running the red zone. It's Joyner. Tough, determined run. Gets it down to the 12. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Leaves it with the running back. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Tight end trying to get in. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And they take it in for 6. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield at Simmons. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Plucks it out of the air. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Red Raiders will line it up on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Red Raiders are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That pass not close as he got drilled. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a man miss. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
To the air on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Eakin. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He'll try to do it himself. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. The Red Raiders look to do some damage in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. The throw to the outside is complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Rushes on him. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on 3rd. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. With that, they'll try the run. Lots of running room. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. And he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. Floating away. He'll pull it down. He's loose. There he goes. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14, and they want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented, nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Baylor Bears, McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos in Waco, Texas. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on another team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, little touch pass to the receiver. At the 35, he's open. Oh, a lot of space. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Red Raiders, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off the RPO, complete. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. And here comes the offense on second down. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Started this drive with a bang, but now it is third down. Extending the play. He's going to, it's a seam wide open. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Running back searching for a hole. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Makes the catch. He's not going to get there. Stop short. Back to throw, it's Simmons. Fires to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. With the catch, it's Hudson.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. They just keep firing. Snagged in the middle, it's Hudson. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Got his man downfield. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Red Raiders will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Trying to find the end zone. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And after that strong play on 1st down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Back to throw, it's Simmons. Pocket breaking down. Catch in the middle, it's West. At the 45 on its way. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. On a little time, lets it go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Past the first down marker and still running. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Red Raiders back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Got his man on the right. Touchdown! With jet sweep pass. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at they've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That's caught. It's Joyner. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Simmons. Oh, what a cut! They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. The snap sets up the throw. Flips it out on the screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Motion from the wideout. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's trying to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Touch pass on the run. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And the Red Raiders need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Made a defender miss. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Red Raiders are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Joyner. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. And guys, they're not going to give up on picking up the first down, but they also need some breathing room for the punter. Trying to escape and get it himself. Across the 25, he's got room. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. Makes the grab.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Quick release by the QB. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Red Raiders kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He'll do it himself. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And when these quarterbacks run these zone reads or read options, whatever you want to call them, they have to put their eyes on a certain defender, and they're reading him. And basically, you can't be right. That's what makes it so hard to defend, because if you do one thing, he's going to do the other. You do the other thing, he's going to do the other. So good luck stopping him.
And the Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Got his man. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. They'll leave it with him. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for a deep man. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders. No midseason concentration. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Safe completion on the screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Red Raiders moving quickly to the line. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Hudson. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First down for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Spins away from the defense. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Under fire. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Holds it in down the middle. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Snaps it in the shotgun. Looking for the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground to open the 2nd half. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Red Raiders can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go to the ground. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw at Simmons. On target. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going.
Under pressure, and down he goes, and the 30. Here's the handoff. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. Oh, what a move. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. The Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Gets it out quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chain. On the ground, it's Joyner. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Bringing the heat. Finding an escape route. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. There he goes. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Simmons. Boom. He wants it all. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Red Raiders buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Tried to get them a little breathing room, and they're still suffocating in their own end. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback run is part of their game plan.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
And the Red Raiders line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Pulls and fires complete. Wide open spaces. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen.
Going deep. Brings it down on the right side. Off and running. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They'll run it to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the fourth quarter with the lead, very first play of the drive, you break off a nice run. He might just call the exact same play right again here.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. Wants to throw. It's Simmons. Going for the big play. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The give out of the gun. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Hudson. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, and home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on one of the top 5 teams teams in the conference, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Grabbed in the middle, it's West. Let's talk for just a second about Texas Tech. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency. For the second half of the season, David, I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17.
Turning it on! Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The Red Raiders are marching down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. Catch in the middle. It's Eakin. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll give it to the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Going for 6. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. And this almost feels like a free play on 2nd and inches. 3 wide receivers to the right. Caught near the sticks. It's Eakin. Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fan...
Turning on the Jets. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 20. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And the Red Raiders come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. A first down run on the doorstep. They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. This time they knock him down behind the line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes a man miss. Quarterback trying to do it himself, and he will. First play of the period, first down here. Looking to throw, it's Simmons. Makes the grab, it's Hudson. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. It is deafening in here. The panel people going to work. Third down and a big one for the Cowpokes. Got the first down. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. The Red Raiders will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. The sure hands. It's Hudson. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Dances away. He'll pull it down. Quarterback gets the first down. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Grab near the marker. It's West. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Breaks the tackle. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
I like the poise by the quarterback on that play, too, because a lot of times as a quarterback, you see the blitz coming, and immediately you want to audible, you want to try to throw the ball, but he knew that he had a good run play called, and he knew he could leave it on. Heads-up play by the QB.
And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. On the run, still looking. Fires into the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and... Touchdown, Red Raiders! And how about this? You get to start a drive with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying play action. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. To the air, it's Simmons. Wide out trying to get it in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 4th and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense, Beck's going for the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Red. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Nice move to pick up yardage.
Well, this is a quarterback who has outstanding running ability, and he's hoping the defense is going to give him an opportunity to tuck this football and get upfield, but there was nothing there. You saw him that time. Hold on to it, hold, hoping someone on defense was going to get out of position, but nobody did. Really nice job by the defense that time. Playing.
Power football with the run. And he brought one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Red Raiders in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Rides the back on the option to give. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. At the 20, he's got space. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Great place to start for this offense. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Give to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna let it fly. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And the Red Raiders with the 1st and 10.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Throws to the wideout. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The give to the back. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Right back to it. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
They make the stop, but he got the one he needed and plenty more. It's 1st and goal. The Red Raiders have their offense in high gear. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Touchdown, Red Raiders! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Gonna run it. It's Joyner. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Here on third down. To the air, it's Simmons. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have, the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the Red Raiders come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Final stanza of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
Got it in the middle, it's Hudson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Red Raiders, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He'll do it himself. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Operating in the red zone here on second down. On the move, it's Joyner. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to run for it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Red Raiders kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on third.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Pushes for the goal line. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Third and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. The lead gets bigger here in the fourth quarter, and their run continues about to... The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The Red Raiders need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds. He'll keep it himself. He's in open space downfield. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Grab near the sticks. It's Eakin. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
He's got it again. Lots of running room. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give to the tailback. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Red Raiders are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Keeps it on the draw. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this deep...
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.